Welcome guys to this video. Today we're going to be doing some tapping for anxiety. I'm going to walk you through a little sequence that you can do, and I'm very excited. If you've never been here before, my name's Emily. I am a transformational life coach, and I help people learn how to manage emotional reactions, work through triggers, and essentially find themselves, find their passions, their purpose, and rediscover how to live joyfully. All right. Tapping is a great way to kind of tell your body that you're safe. And when we are feeling anxious, it can be really hard for us to feel safe. And so that's why tapping is so effective. So I'm going to walk you guys through a sequence of taps. I'm going to do 3 rounds. You can do this more than once. I suggest not doing any more than 7 rounds total in one session. But you can do it more than once. So if you do it today, I would wait a couple days, see how you feel. You may feel emotional after this. That's okay. That's just a release happening in your body, which is good. We want to release, right? So this, like I said, is specifically going to be able to help you release some anxiety. You do not have to say the statements with me, but you can if you would like to. And what I want you to do first, before we get started, I want you to bring up the feeling of anxiety. And I know you really probably don't want to do that, but it's super helpful. So think of a time when you felt really just like anxious and nervous and worried and uncomfortable, and just let yourself feel that in your body. I'm feeling it right now in my stomach. And I want you to rate that, okay? So you're going to rate that between 0 and 10. A 0 would be like, my body feels great. A 10 would be like, I want to rip my skin off. I feel so uncomfortable. I know that probably wasn't the best, but that's what you get today with me. So figure out where you are when you think of being anxious or having this anxiety, all right? Now, remember, you are not your anxiety. It is a feeling that you have, okay? So you have anxiety. You are not anxiety. Okay, so get centered and allow yourself to just experience that emotion, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So you can just walk through with me. I'll tell you where to tap. I like to do just like these 2 fingers, and all I'm doing is going like this, all right? And then we're going to move here, 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 but you don't need to know this because I'm going to tell you when to move. Down here, we'll go under the arm and then top of the head, and then we'll do it all over again, okay? All right, I hope you're ready because we're starting. Whew. Even though I have this anxiety, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Keep tapping here. Even though I have this anxiety, I have this feeling of anxiety, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this feeling of anxiety, I totally and completely love and accept myself. So we're going to move above the eyebrow right here. I'm feeling very anxious right now. I don't know why, but I'm just super worried. I feel super anxious. I'm moving to the side of the eye. Forgot to tell you, I'm sorry. Now I'm going to go under the eye. This anxiety is just really bad. I'm just feeling really anxious. Now I'm going to go under my nose, like right above the lips. It's just in my body. I just feel anxious. And we're going to go to the chin. I've just had this anxiety for so long. And then we're going to go to the clavicle, like right above the clavicle, like right here. So I'm really worried. I'm really anxious and worried. Under the arm. This anxiety. Now we're going to go to the top of the head. I have this anxiety. You may have to take some deep breaths. That's normal. That's a release. You may yawn, you may cry, you may breathe deeply. Okay, we're going to go back to the beginning. Right here. Even though I have this feeling of anxiety, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this feeling of anxiety, I totally and completely love and accept myself. One more here. Even though I have this feeling of anxiety, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Now we're going to go above the eye again. What if I let this anxiety go? Side of the eye. What if I'm safe in this moment? Under the eye. Maybe I don't need to feel anxious anymore. Above the lip. What if I release this anxiety? Chin. Maybe I'm safe to release my anxiety. We're going to go down to the clavicle. What if I can just let it go? Just let this anxiety go. Now under the arm. Maybe it doesn't have to control me anymore. Maybe I can just release it. And the top of the head. I think I might be ready to release my anxiety. We're going to go back to the beginning one more time. I allow myself to release my anxiety, and I totally and completely love and accept myself. I allow myself to release my anxiety, and I totally and completely love and accept myself. I allow myself to release my anxiety, and I totally and completely love and accept myself. Okay, we're going to go above the eye. Anxiety, be gone. You can go away now. Side of the eye. I'm releasing my anxiety because I know that I'm safe. I know that I'm safe at this moment. Under the eye. I allow myself to feel safe and release my anxiety. I'm releasing it. Under the nose. I can let this go. I'm letting this anxiety go. It doesn't help me anymore. Now the chin. I'm safe to release my anxiety. Okay, now the clavicle. It feels nice to let go of my anxiety. It feels good. Okay, now under the arm. I'm letting go of my anxiety now. All gone. And now on the top of the head. I feel so good now that I've let my anxiety go. I feel so good. I feel great. Okay, so now what I want you to do, think about your anxiety. And again, I want you to give it a number. Sometimes that number could be higher because you might have things like that have been hanging out in your body for a super long time that need to be released. In that case, I suggest that you do this again in a few days. If that number is lower but not at a 1, again, if you want to do a couple more rounds, just watch the video again, starting where the tapping starts, or just wait a couple days and do it again, okay? If you feel like you're at a 0, then that is wonderful, and I'm so happy for you. You can come back to this if your anxiety comes back and starts to bother you again. And I hope you loved this. If you're interested in working with me, definitely check out my website. I'll have it linked in the description box. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of the day. Thanks.